What's up? I'm Saul Guy, and this is For Real Haiti. My man Flea, rock star bassist of the legendary Red Hot Chili Peppers, and a humble dude with a heart of gold. That's why I agreed to take a week off his world tour to roll me to Haiti, the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, to meet Kamzus Moise, a rural health agent providing medical care for thousands of people. This woman's a rock star in her own right. Touring villages throughout the countryside, she's empowering, educating, and literally saving lives on a daily basis. The trip was an emotional roller coaster. This is For Real. For real.
We're headed to Jérémie, a small town in southwestern Haiti.
All around the world, we can make time. Rubbing and stopping 'cause I'm in my prime.
Landed, we're in Port-au-Prince. We're here in Haiti, about to go to Jérémie. Jérémie is remote and not easily reachable by road, so we hop a prop plane to get there. Here we go, here we go.
Ow! Trust me, let's go. I got this thing fired. Let's get this pig in the air.
Haiti has a rough reputation, and many embassies advise you not to go. So we're taking precautions, but keeping it all in perspective.
I had a real positive attitude about it. There was an element of, like, beware, because I knew that it was one of the poorest countries in the world, and that when people are that poor, there's always going to be some desperate people who are willing to take desperate measures to help themselves.
Haiti was the first independent black republic, but decades of political instability, violence, and foreign intervention have left it the poorest country in the Americas. On average, people live on less than $1 a day, and accessing basics like food, water, shelter, and healthcare is a straight-up struggle. But there are success stories. Village health agent Kamzus Moise is on the front lines of Haitian healthcare, and she's transformed her community. We're here to check it out. Here we are. Jérémie is a small city of roughly 30,000, but like Kamzus, many live in the countryside several hours from the city center. We head straight from the airport to Kamzus's village in the hills.
I try not to take what I hear in the news and what I read on the newspaper as my image of a place that I haven't been to, so I just kind of come with no expectations.
We're gonna go finally meet Kamzus.
Great.
And check out the clinic that they set up. The crowd has gathered. They're here doing their thing. Nice.
Yeah, I'm Flea. I've heard so much about the good work that you're doing here. It's great. It's very inspiring. Yeah. No, I only know bonjour and merci.
Oh, merci.
Yeah.
I'm Saul.
Yeah.
Saul.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
How often do you have this clinic here?
Une fois par mois.
Once a month.
The clinic is sponsored by Kamzus's employer, the Haitian Health Foundation, an organization that provides health and humanitarian aid to 200,000 people in and around Jérémie.
Well, should we stop wasting time because, and help?
Merci.
Armed with basic healthcare training, Kamzus's job as a village health agent is to care for the community where she lives. She's the only immediate health care for over 3,500 people.
Responsabilité d'un agent de santé, c'est faire éducation et puis mobiliser les communautés en santé, lui permettre moun yo avancer, lui permettre moun yo travailler bien.
Much of Kamzus and the Haitian Health Foundation's work is focused on women and children. 1 in 14 children in Haiti die before their first birthday.
Depuis combien de jours tu moun a toussé? Okay.
Most of these deaths are from preventable causes like malnutrition, respiratory disease, and diarrhea. The stations at the clinic address these problems and help to educate.
Toujours laver main yo.
Scrub them good. Bonsoir. Flea. It's nice to meet you. Bonjour.
Saul.
Saul?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have one daughter the same age. Yeah.
Moi aussi.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Chrisman, can I have the other hand, please? Thank you very much. There we go. I do this to little Sonny's hands all the time.
In Kamzus's backyard, they're cooking up massive pots of rice and beans. At least a quarter of all Haitian children under 5 are malnourished.
Maman yo pa gen assez kob pour yo ta manger bien.
Right, and sometimes they even might be eating, but they're not eating the right things.
Ça c'est 3 was di fait. Si yon pa là, yo di a pap ka monter. C'est comme ça tout. Ti moun nan li besoin manger 3 qualités manger pour li rete en santé.
You're really doing it all here. I mean, you really have it's a wide umbrella covering a lot of ground. Kamsus, you're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want this one up.
No, this is all the food for the day. Do you know where we're going with this thing? Down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I'm really digging being here.
Yeah, you're loving it, man?
I'm just loving it. Like, I feel like this is a place I'll come back to. You know?
Right on.
One of the things I noticed right away was here are people who basically have nothing in terms of like the material things that we're all accustomed to. You know, no running water, no electricity, no transportation, no steady supply of food that they can count on. And yet, the thing I noticed is the way that they carry themselves is, you know, with so much dignity.
After the kids get fed, we're officially welcomed with a local dish called tom tom. It's breadfruit boiled and mashed to a pulp.
Si tout moun Jérémy, c'est lui-même là yo ouais yo bral dormi yo pa manger ça yo gen problème. Pour moi même moi remel en pile.
We get to mashing.
Oh. Yeah, I already start off using it backwards, okay? Never thought I'd be mashing breadfruit in Haiti. It gets a little harder when it turns into a quicksand. It's a workout.
Oh man, it looked a lot easier than it was.
Yeah. Yeah, come on, brother. Come on, quit shirking. It's a muscle into it.
What do you think? Am I done?
Not yet, yo, Flea.
Bon.
I can rock one more.
Not only is tom tom kind of like a big ball of dough,
Tom Tom Delight.
but there's a special way to eat it.
We're getting a lesson here.
Oh. Oh, great, okay.
But she swallows it.
No chewing.
The clinic wraps up and we head out. Tomorrow we go with Kamzus on her daily rounds, where we meet a woman who locals say is 115 and a baby facing a life and death situation.
Kamsus, what's the matter with the baby?
After arriving in the remote town of Jérémy, helping out at the health clinic, and mashing up some tom-tom, we're ready to check out Kamzus's daily routine.
Day 2, we're about to go back to the village, hook up with Kamzus, and go on her rounds where she cares for over 3,000 people in 2 villages. It's a day of hiking, back to the village. It's gonna be hot, let's go.
The Haitian Health Foundation is focused on empowering Haitians to do for self. Kamzus is one of 63 village health workers patrolling over 100 villages in their region.
Parce que moi remè fait travail ça. Toutefois on bay plus la vie et puis on a plus béni. Yo pas difficile.
Before Kamzus's rounds even begin, there are usually people waiting on her porch for help. This morning, a young woman has arrived with a very sick baby.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Kamsus, what's the matter with the baby?
Bébé a li fait maladie grave. Il sorti dans cadre pneumonie. Quand il y a là, il tombé dans cadre maladie grave parce que il gagné en bas côte à rentrer. Les deux ça rentrer, ti moun nan c'est une maladie qui grave li. Kasa, moi pas ka kembel, faut que moi voyer l'hôpital quand même pour bali l'autre médicament.
How are you gonna get him to the hospital?
Maman a pris machine ka fou carton pour le mener.
To the hospital in Jérémy?
Oui, mener.
No. Why?
Pour qui ça?
But it is curable if we get the right treatment.
Oui.
It just feels just heartbreaking, you know? It's just heartbreaking to see a little baby sick like that, you know? And it's hard for it. It's just been heartbreaking. Beautiful little baby, you know? I felt so sad and concerned and full of like compassion and stuff, but it's like, then I started thinking like the rest of us, like I could have all these feelings in the world, but if I don't do anything to help, I just gotta do something to help.
We helped the young mother out with some money and a ride to the city, but we're well aware that she's only one of many. Once Kamzus cares for the people on her doorstep, she starts her rounds.
Kamzus, do you make rounds every day?
Oui.
Yeah, every day.
People live far apart, and Kamzus spends hours and hours walking to see her patients. Recently, HHF got her a horse. She's not so into it, but since we're visiting, she insists we ride.
I always try to project this air of false confidence that I'm just a good cowboy and I have the slightest idea what I'm doing.
But our horse ain't buying it. He's straight up belligerent.
Dude, he's having a mango. I didn't even know horses ate mango.
I might have to put the hammer down. I can't kick a horse. It's not the healthiest looking horse I've ever seen either.
Kamzus has been organizing in her community since '88, but in 2003, she was officially chosen by her village to become a health agent. In Haiti, where the average life expectancy is about 50 years old, and where there are roughly 2 doctors for every 10,000 people, the village health agents are having a huge impact. Among the many contributions, their presence ensures vaccinations, earlier treatment of diseases, lower pregnancy rates, and safer childbirth. Many of the clients she visits are mothers with new babies.
Comment bébé est? Ok, est-ce qu'elle bien tété? Oui. Est-ce qu'elle a toujours gardé bonne position pour bailler bébé tété? Oui.
In Haiti, 75% of the women give birth without skilled medical attention. Kamzus works with local midwives and does pre- and postnatal checkups.
Travail ça, li fait me sentir moins seyon et comme si un messager moins fier de travail là pour qui ça pour me aider l'autre monde. Les ou dans travail là ça permet de éduquer et puis on faire éducation avec l'autre monde tout. Ça permet moun yo rester vivre bien et puis rester en santé.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Au revoir.
Well, we're on our way to see another one of the patients, the people that Kamzus takes care of and checks in on. I think this might be the mission to the woman who's 115 years old.
That's gonna be cool. 115. What's her secret? I wanna know.
Anna Dominique doesn't have a birth certificate to prove her age, but she's definitely really old and still rocking it.
Bonjour, Gon. Comment sens-tu?
We all are at God's mercy.
Mais est-ce que vous sentez ou gain pile force toujours?
Non, pas senti rien.
Pas senti rien?
Non.
Ou pas fait tension?
Non. J'avais les tensions. Les tensions. Je t'accorde des tensions. J'avais les tensions. Moi, là, manger, tant la mort.
We want to know what her secret is. Her secret for long life.
Papa, bon Dieu. La besoin, la programme.
Very nice to meet you. Thank you for having us. Yeah. Take care. She's just like bursting out of her skin with boldness.
Yeah.
She's an explosive rocker of a human being. I'm glad to have met her.
Yeah.
You know, she's one of the greats.
Awesome.
After a long day, we cool off at the beach. Tomorrow, we witness the different methods Kamzus uses to educate her community, and Flea rocks the crowd with some fresh vibes the community's never seen before.
I've been so nervous for a show in my life, ever.
All right, day 3. Back to the community for the community fair. Everybody just gets down today. There's gonna be some music vibes, some hangout vibes. Flea's gonna hang, put it down. Go check it out.
Look, they got a stage and everything. Like, oh, this is gonna rock. Oh yeah, here we go.
They're about to set it off.
Cam Zeus is all dressed up, ready for the festivities. Rocking with the pink dress today.
Cam Zeus coordinates about 200 volunteers to assist her with health education.
Nous avons un grand changement et puis un bel changement qui fait tout. Nous avons un groupe petit monde à santé content. Nous avons un groupe papa et puis groupe mère. Pas moyen groupe ça yo, ça vient aider l'éducation.
One of the ways the groups educate is through music.
I'm gonna get a seat.
Yeah, let's get in there.
I want to see the show.
We're gonna go watch a show.
We introduce ourselves to the community.
Bonjour. Name Soul.
Bonjour. Muele Flea. Merci.
We're offered fruit in exchange for some dance moves, and the show gets underway.
Dans le groupe maman ou bien dans le groupe papa, nous toujours fait éducation avec eux. Moi dis que les plus bon pour yo aider tête yo pour compte yo que c'est monde qui vient faire pour yo tout le temps.
The songs offer information. Even the kids have some health messages.
Vous connaissez les tête ensemble, moun yo obligé. Les fins de simta par exemple, ou coucher au bail moun yo passé, les coucher au bail au passé, avec ça n'importe leur besoin yo, ou relé yo ou joindre yo.
Cam Zeus was such a dynamic person, you know, glowing with goodness, like you could just feel it radiating out of the core of her being.
Finally, it's Flea's turn to step up. The drummer seems a little perplexed, as does the crowd.
See, like, some of these kids are looking at me like, what world is that guy from, you know?
But after a bit, the crowd starts to feel it.
I don't know, I think my rhythms are weird for them.
All I know is for 100% fact, that has never happened before. It was awesome. Now some trumpet action.
I've never been so nervous for a show in my life, ever. Not close. I was just nervous and a little stiff. Well, I mean, no matter what, it was the spirit of an exchange, and I'm glad that I played music for them. I wish that I could speak Creole. If I could speak Creole, I'd still not find words of how beautiful this trip has been for me. And thank you for listening to my music, even though I know it was a little bit strange for you. Thank you for listening. You know, you hear a lot of things about Haiti in America on the news or wherever, but to come here and to know the truth and to meet so many kind people, in particular Kamsus, made me learn so much.
Je suis content tout parce que je fais connaissance avec vous. Et je souhaite pour vous faire reconnaissance avec vous encore.
Right, I hope so too, and we will.
Okay. En Haïti, il y a un pile monde qui pensait bien. Nous t'aimons pour Haïti changer. Et puis, pour Haïti mettre tête ensemble, pour reconnaître ses frères. Et puis, nous coller tête nous ensemble pour nous capables de faire la communauté à marcher bien.
I met so many beautiful people. There are these good-humored, open-minded, really beautiful people living with complete dignity and respect. And I'm just really touched by it. I'll never forget these 3 days as long as I live.
I know